The Crypto Markets Update is presented by Grayscale, the world's largest digital currency asset manager. Let's have our live look at Bitcoin. The CoinDesk Bitcoin price XVX index is currently trading at 36,134, now breaching that $36,000 barrier. Bitcoin is up almost 5% over the past 24 hours, and the CoinDesk Ether price ETX index also shooting up 2195, just under 2200 there. ETH is rising almost 9% over the past 24 hours. And joining us to discuss the crypto markets is Pankaj Balani, CEO of Delta Exchange, a crypto derivatives firm. Welcome to the show, Pankaj. So we see just now that Bitcoin is breaking that $36,000 barrier despite crypto flight out of China. Mexico's finance minister also confirming that crypto is banned from the financial system there. So what kind of tailwinds are we seeing that are causing this bounce?
Well, thanks for having me, guys. I think we've seen very active selling in Bitcoin over the 2 weeks. And since the time base did IPO, they basically called the market top, right? Since then, we've seen a lot of pressure, selling pressure on Bitcoin. And we feel that like this for some time. So yes, we are on a bounce today. This bounce can extend. This can go till 40. We won't be even surprised to see it go to 42, 45. But having said that, Bitcoin is going to trade in a tight range for some time now, 30,000 to 40,000, maybe 45. That is going to be the range in which market is going to keep going up and down. Seen a lot of people come out and take advantage of this, selling the opposite spectrum of the range. Overall, we feel that we are not out of the woods yet. Yes, we are in a bounce, but we need to be careful. And there's a lot of interest to participants are looking at the price close. If it's not able to hold 30,000, then we can be in a.
So is it the whales that are selling? I think you noted that a while ago that whales were selling before. Are they still doing that? And is it the shrimp or the krill who are buying it now? We don't hear as much about institutions, let's say, buying. Yes. There was that Morgan Stanley piece, thing that they just bought a little bit of Grayscale Bitcoin shares, and that Grayscale, of course, is owned by the parent company of CoinDesk. But other than that, we don't hear much about institutions. So who's still doing the selling, or who's doing the selling and who's doing the buying right now?
So that's the thing. The primary reason for Bitcoin not going up is basically liquidity is kind of dried up. Now, the first half of this year, we saw a lot of flow. We saw a lot of institutional flow. Institution here being corporate treasury. So we saw a lot of corporate treasury flow. Now that flow is not coming to market anymore. Earlier this year, when price was at 30,000, 40,000, companies, treasuries, retailers, all coming in to buy Bitcoin at this level. But that's not happening now. And that is a little worrisome. And this slowdown in liquidity is reflected in crypto, yes, but it's bigger than that. We feel that as economy starts to recover, it starts to sideline a little bit as things start to open up. The pace of growth of global liquidity will start to shrink. Central will start to pull out the money or taper the quantitative easing, and that is going to start reflecting in prices. So the excess liquidity that we have, or we had rather, in the first half of this year, that has kind of dried up, which means that there's no further interest to own Bitcoins level. We're seeing that we are having a tough time. In fact, it's going to be very difficult for market to climb above 50,000.